Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to your reading for the week of August 17th. This week, if you want to catch me live, I go live every single day at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But let's see here, Pisces. Love it. You have this Milk and Honey card, really good card of abundance and success here. But let's see what's going on for you. Definitely a very heavy thinking energy in your first row here. You show up in a very strong position here. Look at, and you show up as your center card. I love when that happens, Pisces. So that's nice. Definitely some sort of quick change coming in for you here, Pisces. And yeah, this looks really nice for you, Pisces. I like this quite a bit. So you start off with this Fox Spirit card here. It just says, this card just says, think on your feet. And in this row, you have the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Swords. So definitely a lot of quick moving energy for you this week, I would say. And I also feel like there's a need to, it's like the Hermit says you have done a lot of thinking. You have already kind of gone internal with this Hermit card here. So I feel like it's like you already have the answers that you need in whatever area of your life. Again, we're going to clarify this in just a minute and get more detail. But in this row, you have the Hermit, the Queen of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. I feel like for some of you, you could be thinking with this Hermit card here. Now, this could be in the past here as well. It's like you could have been thinking that you made a decision too quickly or too hasty with this Knight of Swords. But the Queen of Swords is like gaining a lot of clarity here as well. The Queen of Swords, normally on a traditional Queen of Swords, the clouds only come up like midway on her body. And it kind of says she's coming out of confusion. She is kind of coming into clarity. That Hermit card represents, the Hermit is always standing at the top of a mountain. And it kind of represents the fact that he has gained a lot of wisdom, or he has learned a lot about, whatever he's been going through. For you, Pisces, it's probably everything in your life. So that's that. What I feel like this Queen of Swords is saying is like you are taking the lead in your life. I say Queen of Swords is like the step before authority. So I feel like some of you could be getting ready to take authority in some area of your life, take control. This Knight of Swords, I definitely feel like there's quick movement here. There is quick movement needed with that Knight of Swords. For some of you, I feel like this could be communication rushing in to you, or you could be receiving positive news or some sort of communication. Again, I'm not really getting much here, so we're going to clarify it at the end. Next, you have the standstill card. I do feel like there was some sort of break or standstill in your life here, Pisces, probably over the last few months. In this row, you have the King of Cups, the Moon card, and the Death card. And, so what I would say to you, Pisces, is that I feel for some of you, there was some sort of pause, almost like a hangman type of moment in your life. And I feel like this pause maybe was about a decision or a choice you had to make with this Moon card. We'll talk about that in just a second. But I feel that for a lot of you, this was very necessary. You have this Death card here, and it was like very necessary for a change in your life. This Moon card, number one, is you. I love when people show up as themselves as the center card. It puts you in a position of power and strength, kind of allows you to get what you want from the week. Really good. But I love this Moon card here. It has like two wolves on it, and like a lot of the Moon cards have like dogs on it or whatever. But I feel like this card always is saying like, which wolf do you feed? Do you feed the one, it's like an old story, and I don't know the story at all. But it's basically the story is, which wolf do you feed? Do you feed the one that's like full of anger and rage, or do you feed the one that's full of positivity and light and all the other good things? I feel like you very much have a choice. Or you've been trying to make a decision, and it's like this could be in work and business and love, any area of your life. And I feel like this is just asking you, this middle row, pretty simple, where are you putting your energy, Pisces? You have the Magician. Like I've been saying to you for like a year at least, Pisces, you can have whatever you want in your life with this Magician card. You always get the Magician. You always get similar cards. And I'm always saying you can have a very fulfilling life, but you have to make the choice with the Magician card. You have to be the one to put the energy in. Again, I always get tons of comments from Pisces that say that I said money was coming in and all this other stuff. I'm like, money doesn't magically fall out of the sky. We have to do something to get it. Even the Magician says we have to take action. So Pisces, if you're one of those Pisces that's not taking action, I would take action on something with the Magician card. Here's a trick as well for Pisces, is it's like we don't even have to do much. If we just get started, the universe will show us a way. With this Moon card is what I feel for you, Pisces. The Moon card is like fears, fantasies, illusions, like fearing what could happen. in a situation in your life, but it's like saying those fears are stopping you from moving forward. For some of you, it's almost like you've been maybe drowning in your emotions here, Pisces, because it's like, I just feel like she's drowning here, but it's like there's a path down the middle of this card, and it's like I feel like you need to get moving towards some sort of dream, no matter how scary it seems. It's like saying you can have total fulfillment no matter what. And you even have this milk and honey card, which is like a card of having everything you want in your life and being really happy and finding total fulfillment. In this row here, you have the Queen of Pentacles, Magician, Three Cups. Definitely some sort of celebration that you attracted coming into you here. I feel like some of you, it's like this could be a financial increase. Again, I always say Queen of Pentacles to me isn't very exciting financially. To me, the Queen of Pentacles could just say that you are finding the resources to have the things you desire in life. So it's like, it's not necessarily amazing amounts of money, Pisces, but it is more money coming into your life here. And I feel like you could be attracting that money. For some of you, I feel like there's just a celebration coming in with this Three of Cups. So reason to celebrate. And again, the Magician, I feel like, is a new beginning. I get new beginning vibes in this middle row. But I feel like these new beginning vibes are because you're being very direct and straightforward. I feel like you are kind of going through something. You know what's really weird about this card is that there's like a cup. It's going to be impossible to see on this camera, I think, Pisces, but there's like a cup in a cage down here, and it's like got water in it. For some of you, I feel like you could be hiding your emotions or not allowing your emotions out, and that could be causing you to drown. So I'd be careful of that, Pisces, definitely popping into my head this week. But let's clarify this and see what else comes up. There really isn't much about love here, Pisces, but let's see what the heck this reading's talking about. You have the Eight of Clubs here. I don't take pop-outs, but the Eight of Clubs is called the Mountain. And again, you have the Hermit, which is interesting, which is, he's standing at the top of a mountain. Between the Hermit and the King of Clubs, you have the Nine of Clubs. This is called the Fox, and you have the Fox card right here. This is a card of deception. You get this card every single week, Pisces. It's crazy. The Fox represents like deception or trickery or being tricked out of something. The only positive thing I can say about this card for you, Pisces, this week is it's coming up in your past position. So hopefully maybe next week that card won't come out. And hopefully you're moving past that tricky energy there. Between the Queen of Swords here and the Moon, I feel like you need to let something out. You have the Five of Diamonds here, Pisces. The Five of Diamonds in the playing card reading system is just my just do it card. It says you need to just take action on something. You need to get moving on something and you will be very successful. So I feel like you need to get out of this maybe, I'm not saying don't listen to your emotions or don't have your emotions. I'm just saying I feel like you need to either make a decision here with the Moon card, make a choice, or start feeding something in your life that could lead to success, like a business or your job or whatever. Or it could be yourself. You could be working on yourself here this week, and this could say, start feeding yourself, not necessarily food, but maybe positivity and things like that. Between the Knight of Swords here and the Death and Rebirth card, you have the Five of Clubs. This is some sort of adventure. I feel like some of you could be moving or traveling with that Knight of Swords for sure. The King of Cups to me is a card of the home as well, Pisces, so I feel like some of you could be like traveling or moving. Between the King of Cups here and the Queen of Pentacles, you have the Lady. This is the Ace of Spades here, and again, this could be love. Some of you could have someone very permanent, very successful coming in for you here, someone very hardworking. It doesn't matter what gender you're attracted to. So that's nice. I feel like this could be someone you attracted into your life. Could be an earth sign. It could be a Scorpio or just a water sign in general here. Could be a Virgo as well. You have a lot of signs here, so it could be any sign. But kind of like water and earth are standing out to me here, so it could be either or with those cards. Between the Moon card and the Magician, you have the Jack of Hearts, attracting love into your life here, Pisces. I get two things here on this Jack of Hearts for you. Like, I feel like you could be attracting love into your life, or you could be attracting someone that you will have love into your life. That card is called the Heart. So I feel like you could be attracting love, or you could have love. For others of you, that card can represent something you love, like where you put your heart. And like I said, like which wolf do you feed? Some of you, maybe you're trying to decide between like starting a business or having a job. It's like, which one would you rather have? I feel like you need to figure out where you can put your heart and soul into something. I feel like that's where the success is for you. Between the Death card and the Three Cups, you have the Eight of Diamonds here. This is called the Key. It says you hold the keys necessary to open any doors in your life. It is a card of success, and it's a card of material success on the horizon. So more money coming in the future. For some of you, I feel like this is saying that you need to let go of something from the past here. And I feel like you need to, with this death and rebirth card, I feel like there's like a beautiful new life coming in for you. I feel like there's like a lot of celebration energy coming in for you with that Three of Cups. Yeah, yep. In your top row outcome, you have the Three of Hearts. I don't actually attach a meaning to the Three of Hearts. I used to just call it an indicator card. To me, it just indicates the positive direction for the reading. To me, it just says things are moving in the right direction, so love it. In your middle row, you have the Child, the Jack of Spades here. I feel like you need to think about what you wanted to do when you were a child. Again, I get the feeling that this reading is more about you this week, Pisces. I feel like it's more about the things that you want to do with your life. Like, there's love here, but is this really a love reading? I would say no. I don't really feel like this is talking about love. I feel like this is more a reading, and, you know, I always lose people on these readings because maybe they're not very exciting because they're not about love, but, you know, I feel like it's still important. Like, this is about you. You know, this is about you taking control of your life. This is about you taking the lead with this Queen of Spades. I feel like you're really setting yourself up for a beautiful future life here with this last row. But it's like, I feel like you're very focused on yourself. This Child card, I feel like is saying, like, number one, you could be dealing with children, but I don't really feel like that's what it's saying. I feel like this Child card is saying, when you were a child, maybe you had certain dreams for your life. And this is saying, like, what were those dreams? Magician, put in the work. You will be able to manifest your dreams based off of, you know, what you wanted to do when you were younger. In your bottom row outcome, you have the King of Clubs here. Yeah, I feel like there could have been like trickery or lying or deceit here in a relationship, in love. The King of Clubs, like, you have this Jack of Hearts as your middle card here. Very interesting. It's like you go from Nine of Clubs, tricky energy in love here with this heart card here, and then the King of Clubs. King of Clubs is like called the clouds, and it can represent confusion. So maybe some of you, there's just confusion in love, so maybe you're just avoiding it altogether. Probably not a bad idea with this energy here, you know, to just focus on yourself this week. I would say it's like when we focus on ourselves, that's usually when love shows up anyway. So, you know, probably not a bad idea. And then you go this way, and it's like you have the Five of Clubs, the Jack of Hearts, and the Three of Hearts. It's like you are heading in the right direction in love, but maybe in the past there was like lying, cheating, stealing, or just, you know, cloudy energy in love in general here in this middle, this first diagonal here, Pisces. I want to pull, yeah, you have the Ten of Diamonds. You know, I wanted to pull this for this Three of Hearts. The Ten of Diamonds is called the Book. I feel like it's saying that you are just like the author of your own story, Pisces. And I feel like you need to realize that you are creating your own destiny here. You are creating your own life, and you can have whatever you want, but you need to write it down. Maybe literally for some of you. For others, I feel like this is just saying there is a story that you are telling yourself. Again, it boils down to these two wolves on this moon card. I feel like this reading is very simple, but I feel like it's a good reading as well. I feel like it's just saying, which wolf do you feed? Which story are you telling yourself every single day? And, you know, I feel like if you start telling yourself a more positive story, then I feel like your life will improve. It's funny because I was saying to Taurus last week that without fail, whenever I post a positive reading, I always get people in the comments saying how they give me a whole entire list of how miserable their lives are. And, you know, it's like, I feel like we're just like so used to complaining. We're so used to telling the miserable story, right? That's what people do. You go into a coffee shop or whatever. Well, not nowadays with coronavirus, but still, you go into the coffee shop and, you know, people say, oh, the weather's terrible, blah, 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 you know, telling all these terrible stories. And, you know, so all these people like to point out how horrible their lives are, whatever it is going on. And then they tell me how being positive doesn't help. I'm like, well, you clearly haven't tried it. So, Pisces, trust me, I was a Pisces, I'm going to bare my soul to you here. I was a Pisces stinking thinking from, you know, I don't know, probably the day I was born, right? Until, I don't know, my 20s, my mid 20s, somewhere around there. And it's like, my life didn't change till I told a different story. No matter what was going on in my life, I just told a more positive story. My life has gotten significantly better. I'm not saying this to brag. I'm just saying it because I know how Pisces is. I'm a Pisces, right? I used to tell that stinking thinking story every single day of my life, and until I changed, until I started telling myself a better story no matter what was going on, then you know things didn't change until that time. So I feel like that's what a lot of you are doing here with this Ten of Diamonds, telling the story that you want to hear for yourself. And I feel like that's what you need to do. It's literally that simple. I literally have another YouTube channel. I'll try to remember to link it down below, Pisces. So I'll try to remember. I am moving at the end of the month of August, so I'm pre-recording these videos because I do have to move. And I'm also traveling to cap it all off as well. And so I'll try to remember to post it down below. Somebody, if I don't post it, leave a comment. I'll try to remember to post a link. But literally my new channel is that's all it's about, is teaching people and telling people for free, by the way, how to make their own dent in the universe through telling their own story. So, that's at Pisces. But this looks pretty good. I actually feel really good about this. Again, feed the positivity. That is what I'd say to you. So thank you for watching, Pisces, and definitely enjoy your week.